What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. And today we got a song reaction from the group Broadcast, Tears in the Typing Pool. It's quite the title. Brought to us by our friend and longtime patron supporter, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Always appreciate you. Guys, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, check out our Patreon link. The patrons make this thing go. Check out our social media, Facebook group, and give us a follow on Twitch. Wednesday and Friday live streams. Appreciate that. Dan said this is not his favorite song from them, but feels like it would make for a good reaction video as it is a unique song. I have never heard of Broadcast, did a little research, as I always do. They're around from 1995 to 2010, only have 3 studio albums. This comes from that third studio album, Tender Buttons. It says, following the departure of several band members, it was largely recorded as the core duo of Trish Keenan and James Cargo. It only had 1 single release, and this one wasn't it. It's a shorter tune, guys. I couldn't really find anything else on it, but as always, I'll have the lyrics up. Let's dive into this, my first foray into Broadcast.
Succumb to the line, the finishing time. The long distance runner has stopped on the corner, but I won't give up, although I've stopped too before the end of me and you. Patchwork explains the land is unchanged. Interpret the my tears in the typing pool. The letters are sighing, the ink is still drying. I told you the truth, and now I sigh too. The page turns on me and you. Across that white plain, unchanged.
Tears in the Typing Pool by Broadcast. I saw where they're classified kind of as electronica, electropop, shoegaze, experimental. And you can hear just a little bit of that between the verses, but really just a stripped back, pretty song. Very, very little on the instrumentation. I did read that their third album, since a lot of the band members left, was a little more stripped back, but I think these are two lovers meeting after they've been apart. Succumb to the line, the finishing time, the long distance runner has stopped on the corner, but I won't give up, although I've stopped too. And then the chorus, before the end of me and you, the patchwork explains, the land is unchanged. And maybe they're going back and looking at their past and kind of seeing how they got there. Verse 2, interpret the rules, my tears in the typing pool. So there's your title. The letters are sighing, the ink is still drying. I told you the truth, and now I sigh too. The page turns on me and you across that white plain. The land is unchanged. A very unique song. You know, I know that Dan said that in the little write-up he sent us on Patreon, but it is a very unique song. I'd be interested in listening to the rest of this album and kind of seeing where this fits in. It does have a decent amount of lyrics and tells a nice story for a song that only clocks in at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. I rather enjoyed it. I enjoyed the vocal, and I did enjoy the stripped back instrumentation, yet it wasn't just an acoustic. There was some interesting stuff going on there. So really appreciate that, Dan. Always like to get exposed to stuff that I have never heard. Let us know what you guys think of this in the comments below. What else should I check out from broadcast or anyone else in that genre? Thanks again, everybody, for joining us, and I will see you next time.